Welcome to Small Lathe. Well, we have a bit of an issue. The lathe is not functioning properly. And I think it's high time we take it apart. Really take it apart. Completely take it apart.
After serving the world for over 30 years, the space shuttle earned its place in history. It's come to a final stop.
Well, the main screw took quite a bit of persuasion to do.
We copy your will stop, and we'll take this opportunity to congratulate you at Lathe, as well as the thousands of passionate individuals across this great spacefaring nation.
This has been cleaned. Oh well, I took it apart. Not willing to budge. Clean it and grease it as well. There we go. Okay. Does require some cleanup. Now, one thing I wanted to show you about this thing. This is the first tool I made for the Unimat. And this is not just a plain screw. It has a brass tip. You don't want to press metal, steel on steel. You want to press brass, which is soft. And actually you can see it's been wallowed out a bit by pressing it against the steel. So it doesn't harm the steel. It doesn't mar the ways. So, bit of grease over there. Let me put the cap aside because we're not going to be needing that. A tiny dab just on the there. And there's an O-ring here in case you don't see it. Right. There we go. There we go. I've cleaned the interior as well. Now this is something I did when I just started. It's been hand drilled. You can see this part is a bit stretched because it's thinner than this part. I'm not sure if I'll need to make another one, but in any case I'm going to leave this one. So we got our lathe stop installed. And you got one way over there. Way number 2. Nicely cleaned. Give it a dab of oil. That sits over there. So let's get it back on track. Track number 1. Wait a second. I just noticed 2 locking screws. That I gotta see. If you can take the ways out, that would be awesome. Not to mention incredible. And I didn't notice that with all the crud before, but let's try and get it out. Just for a second, I'll just take this out, put it over there. See if we can, yeah. Locking screws. I thought those were press fit. Okay, let's take the screws all the way out. Now, out you go. No movement. Okay. Brass wouldn't do any damage. Oh, I see movement. Let's put it on a block of some sort. I need some ramming material. I'd prefer it to be brass. Short tube of brass. Brass won't hurt the steel. I've been wanting to do that for quite some time. Let's get those. Now, where is that? There we go. That's the sign. That's where the screw is locking it. Now we can clean this thing off, which is what I really wanted. Get these holes cleaned off. I tried to clean it as best as I could, but it was impossible with the way it's stuck. Now with the way it's unstuck, So we have assembled the motor. This is running smoothly, not noiselessly, but smoothly. Let's see if I installed it correctly. If all the bolts and nuts and gears and everything's running properly. So we're touching the main shaft of the lathe. If it's running non-true, then we're in the trouble. Now, I'm not meaning it's running true along the length of the axis. It's not running true along the length of the axis because it didn't true it up. But it has to run true along its own axis, meaning there should be very little play over there. So let's give it a go. No, I'm touching something there. Let's set on 40 and try again. And there's some sort of play there and I don't like it. It's most likely the bearing. And we're going to have to focus on other project in the meantime while I try to get the bearings I need for the lathe. And all in all, it's not bad. It's not horrific. It's just kind of annoying not having a lathe that's running true. So that's life though. We're going to have to handle it. We got through the motor, we're going to get through that as well. Don't worry about it. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it was useful to any of you that have a Unimat. I really hope that the fine details will make it easy for you to fix and clean your lathe and maintain it properly. I'm going to give it another tear down, but not today. It's running a bit late. And all in all, it's been fun. It's been interesting. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Okay, so as an anecdote, I've opened up, cleaned up, greased up, and got it ready again and installed it correctly this time. The washers need to be convex, like so, facing outwards. And I faced them once against the other, like so. So, not ideal. Now we're running a lot truer. As you can see, there's about, I'd say, from my point of view, about 0.02 of a millimeter deviation. Now, this is not ideal. This is workable. Ideal, it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with it as is right now. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.